consider a hobby, but just walking. I love walking, like just the turn of a new season. Like when you're walking in the fall, you can smell the leaves and it's all orange. Yeah, and then when winter's coming, you can smell the winter and you've got the chills and you can feel the snow coming. Or when it just snowed and it's all white.
I'd go out right after a rainstorm. I love the smell of rain.
Yes, I know.
And it's when it's warm out, the steam's coming off the ground. It's just
Yeah,
so nice.
But I think
walk along the river near my house.
I like going walking with my mom at night because during the day, you know, there's a bunch of other people walking by. You know, it might be really warm or really cold, but at night, for some reason, even if it's been cold during the day, it always feels like it's just the right temperature. There's not many people. You're just walking around.
Well, that's what a hobby's supposed to be. A hobby's supposed to be something you like to do.
Yeah.
It might be silly, but I like checking the stock market.
That's a hobby.
A lot of people.
Yeah, because
That's a rush.
it's interesting. You want to see what people are doing.
I'm taking these classes on stock market.
And you have to pretend to have your own stocks and you have to keep graphs every day.
Oh, we did that in 6th grade. That was so fun.
It was so cool, and you get a prize if your stock went the highest.
Like a really relaxed hobby that I have is reading. I just like to go into my mom's room, not my own room, and just sit down with a good book and just, you know.
That's true.
And talking on the phone, yes, that's my hobby.
All right.
That is my hobby.
A lot more kids should be reading instead of talking on the phone.
I read. I love reading.
I like to read,
I've been through almost nothing.
but I think I've crossed the line between sitting there on the phone.
Jessica will be doing. I can see Jessica be doing both.
I know, I'll be sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, guess what happened in this book?
Everyone says hot air rises. Well, I'm gonna show that to you. Watch this. Hi, my name is Michael. I'm 12 years old. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I like to build and launch hot air balloons made out of tissue paper. I like making hot air balloons because I like to fly them. The two important things about making a hot air balloon is lightweight and tight seams. Bye-bye. To make a hot air balloon, you need drywall tape, a string, glue stick, paper clips, scissors, and a layout that's about 3 feet long or bigger, and tissue paper. The reason we use tissue paper is because it's lightweight. You lay your layout on the paper, put tape on it, trace it, and then cut it. You could get a layout or a pattern from a hobby store, or you can make one. Carefully fold and glue those seams. I'm finna glue the seams from the middle to the bottom to make the sections of the balloon. You don't want your seams popping open when it's in the air. Now you fold it over the glue that you just laid. And then, if you did it all, then you should have something that looks like this. You should have 5 of them. Right now, we're gonna put the bottom of the balloon on with drywall tape. You should do this around the whole balloon. Then you're done with that part. You tie the string around the top to make sure that none of the warm air leaves out of the balloon. And this is what the finished balloon looks like. Boy, this is a good feel to go fly my hot air balloon. This is liquid propane. You probably use it for camping stove or blowtorch. We use it to put hot air inside of the hot air balloons. Or you could use a hair dryer. When using liquid propane, you should always have an adult around, like this one. Warm air makes the balloon goes up. Set, let it go.
Yay! It's over, and gone.
Jillian F. of Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, nominated Alex F. for today's Summa Cum Laude. Alex sold buttons at her local zoo to raise money to save the cheetahs. Cheetahs are an endangered species, and zoos across the country are trying to make sure that they don't become extinct. Way to go, Alex! You'll be receiving your Summa Cum Laude certificate in the mail.
Andy R. of Boulder, Colorado, asked us to see if we were squares or rectangles. To find out, she told us to measure in centimeters our height, the distance from our head to our toes, and our arm span, the distance from the longest finger on one hand to the longest finger on the other hand. If the two measurements are about the same, then you're a square. But if they're different, then we're rectangles. And we also took off our shoes so the measurements would be a little more accurate. Okay, wrong way. There, that's 100. And then, don't move your head. About 147 centimeters.
147? Whoa.
147 centimeters. And now for the arms. Start on this end. That's 100. 152. Wow, your arms are longer.
Yes.
Your arm span is 150.
So my arm span is...
So since they're different,
I'm a wreck.
you're a wreck. Cool. So you have a 5 centimeter difference between your height and
Let me
arms.
measure you.
Okay.
Wrong way. Okay, from there to 100.
100.
100 to 154.
Okay.
And 54.
154. Arms don't seem that long when you're just like hanging around. It's weird. Because your arm span is almost how tall I am. It's weird. Okay, now arms.
Okay. Other way. From the tip, that's 100.
Okay.
Right there. Okay, so that's 100. Okay.
Just no, don't put my hand closer to it. Roll the...
So, 154.
And the square.
Square.
154 centimeters. Since they're the same, I'm a square. Squares are cool. What I think is that it matters how old you are, because when you're a kid, you know how some body parts grow, like it's a fact that when you're a baby, your feet grow first and then you kind of grow into your feet. So maybe it's the same thing, like you grow into your arms, your height grows into your arms, or your arms grow into your height or something like that. So maybe it's not until you're like, maybe I'm a square now, but I'll become a rectangle in a few years and you'll become a square or something like that.
Well, what I was thinking was that since I was thinking it's weird because my arm span is bigger than my height, and I know I use my hands a lot on my arms, so they probably stretch while I work out and all that stuff.
So look, 5 centimeters is the amount of like space that's how much longer your arms are than your height.
Whoa.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm. We want you to find out whether more people are squares or rectangles.
We also want to know if it matters if you're a boy or a girl or how old you are. So go out and collect that data.
Then, measure the height and arm span of you, your friends, and your family. Then, write down if they're a boy or girl and their age.
Send your results along with pictures and videos of you and your friends collecting the data to Zoom.
Doctor, it hurts when I do this.
Well, then don't do that.
Here's a game called Spoon Balloon. It was emailed to us by Nikki R. of Closter, New Jersey. Get a balloon, a partner, and a spoon. To play, you and your partner pass the balloon back and forth using your spoons. The trick is you can't touch your hands with the balloons. We're going to play 2 against 2. The first team to get to the finish line and back wins. Okay. Stop the balloons.
Stopping ballooning.
Don't like that.
Okay.
Ready? Want to start?
Kenny, foot.
Sorry.
Alisa, foot. Ray, foot. Everybody's foot. Okay, on your mark. Get set. Go. Oh, nice hit, Claudio and Alisa.
No.
Oh, looks like they're in the lead. No, where'd the balloon go? Claudio.
Okay.
I don't think you should hit it so hard next time, Claudio. But Ray and Kenny are in the lead. They
Wait.
caught up.
Okay. No. Keep going.
All right, now Lisa and Claudio. It's sort of like a tie. No, Claudio, you hit it too hard.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenny and Ray won by a hair.
Good job.
You guys were so close.
Good job.
Check it out. Check it out.
We can't do it on our own.
We need you to make it known that everything you see right here can only be on Zoom because of every one of you. Who?
You.
Feed us
A recipe.
Teach us biology.
Tell us a joke.
Show us a trick, a riddle, or some poetry.
So if you want to see it coming out of your TV,
Type it up, write it down, and ship it off to Zoom.
How?
Email, send it to Zoom.
Or Gmail.
Cause you called it tune.
If you got a video,
Give it up.
We'll put it on the show.
A super singing Z-O-O-M Zoom. It's you will be seeing
Up on the screen.
Write your name and your address.
And do what?
Take a wild guess.
Email.
Send it off to Zoom.
Or Gmail.
You call the tune.
Email.
Send it to Zoom.
To whom? www.pbs.org.
Gmail.
You know the whom to Zoom.
Z-O-O-M Box 350.
Boston, Mass.
02134.
Send it to Zoom.
All submissions become the property of Zoom
And will be eligible for inclusion in all Zoom media.
This means